Trying to get IT started. All right, I think we're good. All right, all right, all right. So sorry to keep you all waiting. Yes, we are good. Struggle streaming already. All right, let us begin. Why don't we? All right. Hello, everyone. Happy Tuesday. Thank you so much for being here. Allow me to introduce myself to you. For anybody new here, hi, I am Maggie, your substitute teacher. Welcome to my struggle cooking class already. Struggling, pulling up on two wheels. Been a day, but I'm happy to be here. I'm always happy to see you all. We will take attendance. We're going to do an interesting recipe. I ordered something that I've never made before. So we are going to try and make some bread. And while the bread is baking, I've got some vegetables that I need to prep for tomorrow's cooking class. So sit back and relax. We will take our time. This is the highlight of my day, believe me. So let's take attendance and get started. Why don't we? All right. Whew. Got a lot of people here. First of all, Jess, thank you so much for being here. And I owe you an unboxing. All right. You ordered something off of my wish list. Sorry, y'all. I'm just pulling myself together. Let me see if my camera is working. Okay. So thank you. First of all, Jess, talk about it. You ordered this off of my wish list, and I meant to say thank you. I was waiting for you to come back. So this is the Cavender's all-purpose Greek seasoning, and I finished the other one that I had yesterday on the fish. So thank you for that. For anyone who doesn't know, I do have a teacher's wish list, supply list. It's on Amazon. It's in the description. And if you all want to buy any supplies for the class, you can, and Amazon will ship it directly to me. Usually I unbox it for you live on the stream, but one of the boys opened it up. So I have not used it yet, but thank you. Just bought this seasoning for us. So we will definitely be using it. All right. And I think I saw we have a super chat already. I'm going to take attendance, everyone, but I also see Jess here. Y'all know super chats come to the front of the class, so thank you. She sends $2 to the bread fund. I love it. Yes, groceries are expensive. Hey, Ria, how are you? Groceries are expensive, so I appreciate that. Every little bit helps, and I accept and appreciate your $2. So let me get you up on the board, and then we will take attendance, all right? All right. So you all please check out, well, first of all, thank you, Jess. And you all please check out Just Talk About It. That is the name of her YouTube channel. Also a content creator, also part of the Lead Attorney community. And let me know what you've got coming up next on your channel. I believe you do reaction, commentary. So please let us know. And thank you. I actually met Jess in person in San Diego at the Lead Attorney meetup. So happy that you're here. And I feel like I'm a little bit... Y'all, I set this up and break it down every time, so it's a lot. Okay, class. Let's take attendance. We have Jürgen from Germany. Our midnight snacker is in the house. He says, good morning. It's actually Tuesday evening for me, so I guess guten Abend, but a good morning to you, a very good morning to you. Yes, we are starting. Sorry, I was about 5-ish minutes late. I really try to start on time, but... Some days are better than others. We have Veggie in the house, one of my day one scholars. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. And Veggie is sending greetings to everyone. So thank you so much. Make sure, let's move this. Okay, we have Shelby. Shelby watching from Facebook. Shelby is part of the Kevin Samuels Mix community. She has been cooking up a storm on her own channel, and also a huge fan of the Wives Club. Please check out, I have 3 YouTube channels. Maggie the Substitute Teacher is my cooking channel. Usually what I cook is sugar-free, dairy-free, and gluten-free. However, when I'm traveling or stressed, I could be eating anything, and so I share that with you all here. So whatever brings you here, we are the happy, wholesome, family-friendly side of YouTube, and you are most welcome here. My 3rd YouTube channel is the Wives Club, so you all can check that out. If you have a marriage mindset, you might find good content over there. And we stream for you Friday evenings, and we've been getting a lot of good feedback, so thank you for being here, Shelby. We have Hananiah Abia here. Thank you so much for watching and being here as usual. We have Delisha in the house. Thank you so much for being here. She says good evening. She's got her hand up. She wants to be counted present. You are present and accounted for. Veggie is asking you all to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Maggie the Substitute Teacher. Yes, all of that is free, and it helps the channel to grow. So I really do appreciate when you all engage with me in the chat, and it lets YouTube and Facebook know that there's good stuff happening over here. You all are talking to each other. We have the beautiful Lie here. What's good, good people? Hashtag keep cooking mags. I'm trying. I'm cooking for y'all today, and then I'm cooking for y'all tomorrow, and then I'm going to be gone for several days. I won't be in the kitchen, but I will still be streaming every day. So please subscribe or follow, depending on which platform. Turn on your notifications so you can know what I got going on. We have Theo from the Do Better podcast. I got that big, deep radio voice. Sorry, y'all. I'm a woman of a particular age. Theo also has a YouTube channel. He does commentary, also part of the lead attorney community. So please, please, please check him out and support. I appreciate that. We have Linda with the love notes. She says, hi, hello, Maggie, if I can read it. Thank you so much for being here, my dear. All right. Oh my gosh, we got a lot of y'all in here. I'm so excited. We have Vonnie Young in the house watching from Facebook. She says, hello, Maggie. I think it's a she. I could be wrong. I don't know if you want to share, sir or ma'am, but welcome. We got Veggie saying hello. Miyoshi's in the house. Thank you so much for being here, my dear. We have Mr. BX says, good evening, Maggie, moderators, scholars, and observers. I hope everyone had a great day. I had a good day. Could have been better, but it also could have been worse, so I am grateful. We have none other than Miss Strong in the house. You all please check her out. Also part of the lead attorney community, also has a YouTube channel, and she cooks. She's got her own fitness and health and wellness journey, and I think I know what she's going to be cooking this Friday. So you all please check her out. Veggie says vegetables. Did I miss something? Oh, thank you. Excuse me. Just Talk About It says, yes, that's your favorite seasoning. Y'all can see I have a lot, but the Greek all-purpose seasoning is a good all-purpose, which means you can use it on everything and anything. So yes, we use that a lot. Good. Everybody's supporting each other. We got Kia in the house. Kia says, hello, Maggie and class. I hope you all are well. Absolutely. All right, so you all are just talking, and then we have Brenda. Thank you so much for being here, Brenda. All right, everyone. So we're going to clean off the counter, wash my hands, get my uniform on, and get started. I feel like I'm falling apart, y'all. Anyway, if anybody wants to be counted present, feel free to announce yourself. If you prefer to watch from the clouds, you are most welcome here. All right, so let us, let's see, are we, all right, let's wipe up. Oh, always try to start with clean counters because you never know what's been on them. Book bags, purses, packages from outside. And then we'll wash our hands. Oh, we have All About the Max here. Thank you so much for coming in with the love. I appreciate you. All right, let's clean hands. All right. So if you all were with me, I don't know, a couple episodes ago, I usually cook for you every day, so I forget what days I do what. But if you all were with me when I tried to do the hey Chelsea, thank you so much for being here, sweetheart. If you all were with me when I did the I tried to do the cassava flatbread, and I didn't have actual cassava flour. I had tapioca flour, which is similar but not the same, because excuse me, the original recipe creator commented on my video. The reason why it was kind of like, remember, it was kind of like doughy and pulley, is something about the tapioca. So she had a link to the actual cassava flour in her recipe. So I bought it, but I didn't feel like making the flatbread again. And I got this on Amazon, and I think in order to get it shipped for Prime, I needed to add some other stuff to total it up. So that brand, EA Foods, I went down the rabbit hole, and they had several other products on their website. So I ordered their pancake mix. I tried to find the low sugar ones, and so I found this artisan rosemary bread baking mix. Have I ever made this before? No. Has that ever stopped me? No. So we are going to make this bread, and we are going to bake this bread. So this is a gluten-free bread, and you can see here that it is cassava flour again. All right, so I just bought a whole bunch of different cassava flour items. So we're gonna try making this bread. Let's see what we need to do. We need eggs, water, olive oil, the mix, and apple cider vinegar. Y'all, this thing has gotta, oh my gosh, this thing has to bake forever. I'm not doing that. Y'all, look at this. We have another stream sponsor. Just coming in with the $5. She says, I'm excited. That thumbnail picture looked yummy. All right, so we're gonna do this for you. I'll let you choose. I wonder what it'll look like with the new flour. All right, here's what's got me looking crazy. Look at step number 5. Can we get that to focus? Bake for approximately 80 minutes for a loaf, 40 minutes for rolls, 25 minutes for flatbread. So what I was thinking, I would do a loaf, and then if I could slice this, then I could make like avocado toast or different sandwiches. I do have something that I want to do while it's baking. So Jess, I'm going to update your total now from $2 to $7. Thank you so much. And let me know what you'd like for me to do. Y'all are excited about this. I'm excited. Y'all are excited. All right. And thank you for the $5, Jess. I appreciate that, really. All right. Thank you. And Jess is the stream sponsor at $7. And you all know the stream sponsor is the person that gives the biggest super chat, Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, Facebook stars, Instagram gifts, or buy me a coffee. And I appreciate it. All of it helps. I really, really do. All right. So we have $7 for Just Talk About It. What a great play on her name, right, Jessica? Just Talk About It is her channel. I know. Exactly. So we could either do, because we're going to do, y'all, this is, okay. We could either do rolls or flatbread. So I'll let you. Veggie's thinking. I just saw that Chelsea says, Bella, my 7-year-old, says she's always pretty and dresses pretty. Thank you for saying that. I appreciate that. I really do, because I'm feeling like a hot mess. But I really want to represent myself well and represent you all well. So thank you kindly. This is actually a Walmart Pioneer Woman dress. I just put a belt on it. So it kind of looks like a Southern picnic table. But y'all know the Pioneer Woman has a cooking channel. So I started following her for that. And then she started doing cookware. So she has her own pots and pans. They're a little flowery for me. And then I got a notification that she has like a clothing line. And so I saw this dress and, you know, I like a little bit of neckline. So I was like, I'll try it. And I like the sleeves because I don't really care for my arms. I just put a belt on it. It's got a little elastic, but thank you. Ah, y'all are so sweet. Thank you. I appreciate that. Sabrina's here. Thank you. I appreciate that. Literally just pulling in on 2 wheels. Veggie says, how about mini muffins? Oh yeah, absolutely, y'all. If you want to do a meetup or whatever. Now I know Lead Attorney is doing a meetup in Colorado this year and another one in Las Vegas this year. I'm in the Atlanta area. I've been to his Atlanta meetup and I've been to his San Diego meetup. So wherever he goes, I plan to go. Oh, you like the Southern charm? Ooh, where's Condemnia? He likes my Southern drawl when it comes out. I don't really think that I have an accent, but apparently when I get excited, it comes out. So yeah, so either way, we're gonna get started on this stuff here and then we can decide what we wanna do. Now, I am gonna cook this in the air fryer. I am not baking this in the oven. So we're gonna cook it in the air fryer. We can do loaf, we can do and we're back. Are y'all with me? It just blanked out, but I'm here. It's gonna be one of those days of struggle stream. So I have this square pan. We can do something like that. I have these little mini like pie things. We could do rolls and something like that. Las Vegas, yeah. He hasn't announced any dates yet, but yes, Lead has said this year. Y'all know I'm a proud student of Lead Attorney. He plans to do a Colorado meetup to meet Sinji and a Las Vegas meetup. So believe me, as soon as he announces it, I will get my tickets and I will see you all in person. So I was gonna do this loaf pan. Now the other thing is that the air fryer will cook faster. Y'all know I love using the air fryer. So this is my air fryer. It's basically like a tabletop oven, but it's an oven with a fan. So it blows hot air and cooks faster. So I doubt we'll need the whole 80 minutes. Still here? Oh, look at y'all. Okay, let me just, thank you. Let me just slow down and accept the compliments. I really, really appreciate it. And I have been given feedback that I just blow past it. So thank you. Let me receive just as I am pretty in person. Well, thank you. I really appreciate that, especially today. Thank you, Jess. I appreciate that. Shelby says, I look lovely, giving y'all that Southern charm. Absolutely. Welcome to the South. Sabrina says, beautiful dress. Yes, the Pioneer Woman has a new clothing line with Walmart. I had no idea. So I bought this dress for a couple reasons. I like the length of it. So it's like, y'all know I stay modest over here. It's, I don't know if you can see, it's like a midi length. Let me see, I'll let y'all, we'll do a little fashion show. So you can see the length here, which is like midi length. And ooh, and I'll show you, I'm wearing a little red pointed flat. So I like this length because as I walk, you know, when the wind blows or whatever, it doesn't hike up too much. And then I just put a little belt on it. So, and I like the sleeves. It's nice and flowy. So yes, Pioneer Woman, why not? Ah, Yeah, so thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Y'all know I'll do an $8 Old Navy dress. I'll do a $20, $30 Amazon dress. I think this was in the $20 price range. So you don't have to spend a lot of money to be, what I say is elegant. Kia G says, I love the dress too. Very pretty, and that you love the Pioneer Woman kitchenware. Yeah, I started following her. Pioneer Woman, in case anyone does not know, she has a cooking channel on Food Network. Y'all are still here. It just went dark. Stuff is blinking. I don't know. Veggie, yes, I will keep you posted. Y'all are still with me. Veggie says number 2. Oh, you want to do the little mini muffin tins? I think that's a good idea. Do a spin? Of course. All right, I'll do this. I feel so silly, but I will for you. So it doesn't really flow out, but hopefully that's okay. You like it? Super cute. Now I need to drop the link for y'all. I'll drop the link in the chat. You love it? All right, let me see if I can. 1 second. I'm going to drop the link in the chat, and then we'll get started with our bread making. Y'all are so cute. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. So it looks like, Jess, if you're okay, looks like we'll do the little mini muffins. This might take a second, y'all. All right, we'll do it in a minute. All right, so let me get my apron on and let's get started on this mix. It's cute, thank you. Oh, hello, Mona. Thank you for being here. I was trying to get, a bunch of dresses that I can take with me across the pond so that I can be nice but comfortable, all right? Maggie merch, we have aprons for you. Aprons are $20. You can customize them for free. I do have a merch store and some new stuff coming. We have 3 different sizes, including kid sizes, multiple colors. Add your name, whatever you like, and they are $20. All right, y'all. 1 second. Let me get that air on. All right. I think it's that time. I was kind of in that in-between time where it's like, do we do the heat or the cold? Just pop it in. Okay. All right, so let's get started, y'all. What do we have here? So instructions, step number 1 says preheat. Where's Wilbert? I'm not doing that. So I'm not going to preheat since I'm using the air fryer. If you're using the oven, you probably want to preheat because you need to get this big old box ready. But since I'm using the air fryer, it's a smaller space, so I don't feel the need to preheat. But you can if you want to. Step number 2. Whisk all ingredients together in a medium-sized bowl. Jess is coming through. Oh my goodness, now we're up to $12. You said, I love all bread. I don't discriminate. Yes, ma'am. Let's get you up here. $12 stream sponsor. That is so generous. I mean it, y'all. I didn't find $5 in the laundry today. All right. Thank you so much. All right, so let's get a bowl and put everything in the bowl. Lisa said, hello, Lisa, the housewife, also part of the Wives Club. You want to know how it tastes? Okay, absolutely. So we got some work to do. I know it says medium bowl, but I'm just going to use this big old bowl. All right. So I'll keep this pack here. And again, I did put the link in the description if you all want to try it. So, okay. This recipe, okay. I was thinking, could I use a portion of it and make it cook faster? But if you notice here, the bread mix, the last line from the bottom, next to the last line from the bottom, you do the whole bag. Okay? Because it's got a little sealable thing right here. I'm like, why do I seal it if I use the whole bag? but let's just make it. All right, so let's put that in there. Kind of looks like flour for now. I can tell it's got a little speckles of like herbs in there, so that's the rosemary. All right, so we have the bread, 3 eggs. All right, so we've got the precious eggs, and I'm going to use whole eggs. I guess you could use the pourable eggs if you wanted to. A little messy. Whew. I'm trying to think if you guys have ever had herb bread before. To me, it's kind of giving me like the focaccia like memory, like a oily, crusty bread with like herbs and seasonings on it. Ugh. We'll see. All right, so we have 3 eggs. Let's clean up. Who do we have here? UFO Kamikaze in the house. Good evening. I believe it's Sir. Good evening, sir. Oh, Brenda, I know you're feeding the parrot. Y'all know about the parrot that I don't have. That was so funny. We have so many inside jokes in our class, y'all. Isn't that hilarious? All right, so we have 3 eggs. It's my automatic trash can. Okay, so then we need 1 1/4 cup of water. So let me grab that. So I'm just gonna get water from the tap. So we need to go to 1 1/4 cups. You like herb and bread? Yes, I know. If you like a savory type bread, oh, so good. Let me set it down. All right, good. So we got our 1 1/4 water and 1/4 cup of extra virgin olive oil. And y'all know I usually use that coconut oil, but for this recipe, I will use the extra virgin olive oil. It does give it that nice like flavor. So I'm just going to use this measuring cup, 1/4 cup. Let me set it down. Make some. All right. Ooh. Oh, Lisa, you have to eat quail and duck eggs. It probably won't be forever, just until everything kind of settles out. So let's put our olive oil in there. And then it says, this is weird. All right, step number 2 says, whisk all ingredients in a medium-sized bowl and then mix in vinegar and let it stand. So it's not really all ingredients, but let's mix it up, stir it up. Well, darling, stir it up. All right. And then we're gonna get some apple cider vinegar in there. Ooh. Lisa says you don't mind it, you're on a food journey. Let us know, have you been able to find quail eggs and duck eggs? Like in the grocery store? But Lisa brings up a really good point, you all. When I got my, for anybody new here, I've been working with a metabolic specialist. I've always struggled with weight, but in my 40s, the weight problem, I'm 47, the weight problem started to turn into a health problem, so I needed to do something about it. So our batter's looking good, nice and herby. Y'all can see that. Let me get the apple cider vinegar. All right, so I have the Bragg's and it does settle, so you want to shake it up a little bit. You never had quail? I've had quail eggs before. We used to have those growing up as a kid. How much apple cider vinegar? 2 tablespoons. So y'all know we're just creatures of habit. We eat the way that we were raised, right? All right, so the last line there, you see where it says 2 tablespoons apple cider vinegar. So we have our little 2 tablespoons measure. We're gonna put that in here. Ooh, doesn't really smell too good by itself, but y'all know it's great for tummy issues, for a lot of things. I like it with lemon and hot water and, a sugar-free sweetener. All right, mix in vinegar and let it stand for 5 minutes. We'll do a little bit of story time. Alexa, set a timer for 5 minutes. And I'm just gonna get this spatula. Oops. Stuff's falling apart, y'all. Need to get some more or glue this back in. Just gonna get the spatula on the side. All right, so we got the timer going. What are y'all talking about? Lisa, you can get quail eggs at Publix and duck eggs at the farmer's market. Who knew? I didn't know that. That's wonderful. Shelby says, it sounds crazy, but if you add Goya seasoning, it will take it up a notch for herb bread. Who knew? So I have 2 packs. So we'll do this first one regular, but if we like it, let me know if this is what you're talking about. This is the Goya but Saison original packets. Y'all know we have used this kind of like another all-purpose seasoning. It's got multi-packs in there. So let us know. Jess is asking, Maggie, do you make any fermented foods? I do not. Do I even eat fermented food? Like yogurt? Not that I know of. But yeah, let me know what you have in mind. All right, so we are waiting on this. We got our timer for 5 minutes. But for anybody new here, Lisa and I are seeing the same metabolic specialist. So like I shared with you all, I used to be pre-diabetic. I used to have elevated cholesterol and borderline blood pressure. And all of that is normal now with no medication because usually I've completely changed the way I eat, drink, and snack. So the test was in my metabolic specialist's office. I was actually there today, and it was a cheek swab and it was some hair samples. And then she tested me to find out the list of the foods that I can have and the foods that I have to avoid. Shelby says it's the green complete seasoning. Okay, so not this one. Shelby, if you would inbox me a link, I'll check it out. And since we have another pack, maybe I will do that for next time. I'm gonna see if I can drop the link while we're waiting. We got 2 more minutes. Let's see. So let's see. So what I've learned is, sorry y'all, I'm working on the iPad. Did that thing just die? Oh, it's back. What I've learned, you all, is there are some foods that we eat that our body tolerates really well, and we can just burn through it and kind of run in like a race car. And then there are some foods that we eat and our body does not tolerate them well, but it's not like an allergy. An allergy, you have an immediate reaction, and it's usually a little bit violent. You all know people who may be allergic to shellfish, who may be allergic to peanuts, that kind of thing. That's not what we're talking about here. Food sensitivities can show up in a variety of ways. It could be, like for me, bloating, weight gain. I used to have a lot of joint pain. I was achy all the time, tired all the time. And I thought, oh, I'm just getting older. But when I changed my diet, once I got the test results, a lot of that stuff that I thought was just aging went away. And some things are on your list and then they drop off. Some things you just need to eat sparingly, but we don't know, and you just keep eating them, keep eating them, keep eating them. So I've been tested a few times, but what has been consistent for me is sugar. As much as I love sweets, I have to find sugar-free sugars that work for me. We all eat a lot more sugar than we need to, and they put a lot of sugar in foods that aren't even supposed to be sweet, like pasta sauces and condiments are a big one. Beverages, don't even get me started. So I tried to stay under 6 grams of sugar. Whatever I eat, I check the labels. Dairy, as much as I love milk and cream and yogurt and all of that, it doesn't love me back. I get kind of mucusy, really like achy. It doesn't do well for me. So I have to do a lot of dairy-free substitutes, but I can have goat's milk, goat's cheese. I can have the plant-based one, so almond and coconut, sheep's cheese, and then gluten. As much as I love bread and pasta and all that, it doesn't love me back. So, timer's done. This channel is usually dedicated to me finding recipes of stuff that I want to eat using the ingredients that I have to eat. Okay, Alexa, stop. I'm smelling it. That apple cider vinegar, it really like almost pairs with the herbs. All right, so we let it sit for 5 minutes. All right, so it says number 4, pour the batter into a slightly oiled loaf pan or lightly oiled 12-cup mini pans, or spread evenly on a half sheet pan. Okay, so we're gonna do the mini pans. I think that's what, because you can find me on OnlyPans. That's what Veggie mentioned. So what I'm going to do is we won't bake all of them. Let's do this. We will use the air fryer tray, and I think we can do 4, okay? Let's do that, and then I'll see what you guys are talking about in the comments. I'm just gonna put a little bit of parchment paper. This is the air fryer drip tray. Parchment paper has been treated with silicone so it doesn't stick. And then I'm just gonna put a little bit of that olive oil inside these pans. All right, I know it's janky. All right, since this came up on a roll, you see how it rolls up on you? So I'm gonna show you guys the little hack to keep it to stick. All right, so I'm gonna use the same extra virgin olive oil that's inside here. I'm just gonna put it a little bit directly on the pan, and that way our tray will stick. That way, these little loaf pans, y'all can see they have little holes inside them, so I don't want it to leak out. All right, so I'm just going to use a little capful of olive oil, or this could be, you know, the cooking spray of your choice. It acts like a little bit of a glue. I'm just gonna put that on here. Since we're using this olive oil, and I'm just going to grease it up, brush it on there, or it could be a spray. Then when I put the parchment paper on there, it sticks, so it doesn't roll up on me. So let's see how many little loaf pans we can do. So I'm just placing this on here first to see how many will fit. So we will do 4 and get those baking so it doesn't take up the whole time. All right, Chelsea says, I have a follow-up appointment with your PCP in April. You're going to ask her about metabolic testing in your area. She loves natural and healthy eating. Absolutely. I know Chelsea's been doing some of these recipes. She made the jicama fries. Absolutely. All right, y'all. So I'm going to take the same capful of the olive oil, and I'm just going to put it inside the pans, just a little drip on each one, and then brush it so that we get them. Oh, did it lock up? Here we come, y'all. Y'all know it's just me and my phones. Oh, goodness gracious. All right. Let me get this in here. Hopefully it'll get together. All right, so I just put a little bit of oil in each one, and then I'm going to take the brush and I'm literally just going to brush it around and then on the sides. So hopefully we get a nice release. All right. And this is the same olive oil that's in here. So yeah, you all can check my metabolic specialist, Locked in Wellness. Lisa's in Florida. She takes clients worldwide. You can mail in your samples. I've also shared with you all an option for another mail order is Everlywell. And none of this is sponsored, but everlywell.com. I did that for my mom. You can send in, but that one's a finger stick. So if you don't mind a little, you can do the Everlywell and they'll send you your report via email. Or you can check with your doctor. Sometimes it's covered by insurance. So you all see here, I've got these greased up with that olive oil. All right, so let's just put a little bit of the bread batter in each loaf. So I'm just going to use a little ladle, and I'm going to just, this is a no kneading recipe, so you don't have to like smack it around. So I'm just putting like a scoop. I would say it's about half, maybe 3/4 full. So I'm just going to do a scoop in each one and get this in the air fryer. Whenever you're baking, like we did yesterday, that cornbread, you don't want to fill it all the way to the top. I know some of this stuff is basic, but some of y'all like the basic because bread will rise. You want it to rise up in the oven. And so that way you give it room to kind of grow and expand. All right. So we just have that and we've got it nice and greased up. All right. And let's do one more. And then we'll get this in the air fryer. We'll go ahead and do another set, but let's go ahead and get these cooking. And it's just 350. And I think for the mini loaf pans, 350 for 40 minutes. I don't think it'll take that long. Let's say 30 minutes. And while this is cooking, hello, HP. Thank you so much for being here. We'll clean up and prep some veggies for a cooking class tomorrow. All right, so let's put these in. All right. So we got 350 and I think I'm going to do a loaf. Well, yeah, I'll do a loaf. I was going to say, since we're going to have the rolls in there, that will be for class. And then once those come out and we're done, I want to go ahead and use the rest of the batter. And I'm wondering, should I do like square or should I do a loaf that I can slice? I'll let you all choose and we'll go from there. But yeah, let me see what you guys are talking about. Just as fermented food like pickled veggies. No, I've seen a recipe for pickled red onions that looked like it was really good. You can put that on like a salad or a sandwich, but I've never made them. It's just apples, it's vinegar, right? Veggie says sauerkraut and kimchi are fermented foods. Veggie says they're delicious. Not really a fan of sauerkraut, and I've never had kimchi, but never say never. But no, I've never made those. Veggie says kombucha is an amazing drink. I've tried it, did not care for it. However, it might be an acquired taste. So again, never say never. Lisa has brain fog and low energy. Yeah, that was a part of the diet as well. And a lot of stuff that, again, you know, I thought I was just aging. But no, I have a lot of young energy. Jess says, I love kombucha, especially when I make it myself with pineapple and blueberries. That sounds incredible. Hello, Damone. Thank you for being here. All right. Y'all are talking about this kombucha. Okay. Wow. Oh, you like the fermented stuff? Shelby says, do a flatbread and crisp it up in the air fryer or toaster in the morning to do alternative avocado toast. Okay, so we'll do it here. So what I'll do is I'll just pour loaf. Y'all see what's happening? Do y'all see what's happening? So Lily says loaf and Shelby says flatbread. All right. We'll do this. Since I saw the flatbread, I might be able to do both, but I am going to cut out the parchment paper. If y'all were with me yesterday when I did the cornbread, it didn't come out clean. So this is the hack that I was telling you. So I'm going to get some of the parchment paper, and parchment paper is different from wax paper, okay? Wax paper will smoke in the oven. Very different. All right, let me get a marker. So I'm going to put the parchment paper down. Then I'm going to put the loaf pan around it. And I just have a Sharpie and I'm going to draw a square. So, and then I'm literally just going to cut it out so that it fits. Doesn't have to be perfect, but I'm just going around here. And I'm going to get the scissors. I don't know if y'all can see this little square here. Cut that out so it stays in the pan. All right. Let's see. All right. Let's get the scissors. So for flatbread, oh, Jess, you are just blessing me tonight. Thank you, because it is a struggle. Y'all see what's happening? Jess is now up to $17. Thank you, sweetheart. That is so generous of you. Thank you so much. Y'all, I don't even expect y'all to be here. Sometimes I'm like, why do they keep coming back? I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, Veggie says flat. Okay, so we are going to do that. So let me cut this out. So the flatbread, if you looked at the recipe, it says get a sheet pan. And I just don't want to use the oven, y'all. I'm already hot. But a sheet pan, just so y'all know. This is actually a half sheet pan. So think of a cake, like half sheet cake. So what you would do if you wanted to do flatbread, you would literally pour the dough out on something that's big and wide and get it as thin as possible. Then you would bake this, and that's how you would get kind of that like pita bread, flatbread, kind of like the type that you pull apart and dip into a curry or something like that. So I'm going to do a small version of it in the square pan, and then I will do a loaf, and I'll get you guys pictures tomorrow. But for tonight, we've got the mini loaves going in there just so we can taste it. All right, so let's get this cut up. If you have really good quality non-stick bakeware, you probably don't have to do this, but it's just a little extra insurance. I got my little tray at the Dollar Tree, Dollar General. Sorry, y'all. This is probably really loud. All that wrestling around. And again, doesn't have to be perfect. All right. So now we have a square that hopefully will fit in here. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to pour just a little bit of olive oil for glue. And then I'm going to just brush it. And I'm going to get up on the sides Not that I plan to do a whole tall amount, but just so we don't have anything stuck to the sides. So I've got the pan itself kind of greased up. Then I'm going to take this, and you could have done this rectangle for the loaf pan, and I'm literally just going to put this in here and press down. So this is a little hack whenever you're baking. Just cut out a little piece of parchment paper. So now we have that in there as glue. That way it doesn't stick to the pan and it makes it easy cleanup. All right, so let's do like 1 ladle. Just kind of the same amount that was going into the loaf tins. And what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna shake it wide and flat. Kind of like flatbread. So I'm just kind of shaking it to get it to spread out so we can make it as thin as possible. I'm just kind of tilting it. I want it to cover as much surface area as possible. All right, so I know it's kind of hard to tell, but literally I just shook it as flat as possible. So when this one is ready, we'll put that in. Oh, you all are talking about your kombucha and everything. Wonderful. All right, so this will be ready to go. I love the smell. It's very herby. Then I will put the rest into the loaf pan, and I'll just let them all bake, and but we'll be done with the muffins. So same thing here. Let's see. Don't want to waste. All right. So I'm going to put this down and do a quick little trace. You never made flatbread today? Oh yeah. Have I ever made flatbread? We tried that one in the pan and it didn't come out so good. But yes, I've never used this herb bread before, but it smells incredible, you all. It smells like focaccia. So if you've ever had that Italian bread that has the holes in it and it's got like Italian seasoning and it's like got the little airy circles from the gluten inside, this is what it smells like. All right, like a really good breadstick. All right, so I'm just going to reuse this little piece of silicone, trace around it, and then cut. And thank you for saying that, Jess. I'm glad y'all learned from me. I'm not a professional. I just try stuff, and I'll pretty much try anything, almost anything once. So I'm glad we can learn together. All right, so I'm going to cut out this rectangle so it'll fit in the loaf pan. And you can get parchment paper at the dollar store, Walmart, you know, everywhere. But it's really good if you're reheating anything that's kind of like fried foods, chicken nuggets, French fries. It just lifts up and lets them crisp up. Let's do our arts and crafts. But this little trick with parchment paper, I'm a cooker more than I am a baker. I'm not a really good baker, to be honest with you. You usually have to be pretty precise when you're baking. But this is a great little hack for anything that you want to bake. Shake it like a salt shaker. I know, right? Y'all are so funny. All right. Our muffins are rising up. All right, so same little thing. I'm just going to put a little bit of oil since we got the olive oil out. But this can be your, probably should be something cheap. I'm using the good stuff as glue. But it's all right. So just brush that in here. And then I'm going to get up on the sides. That way when it rises up, it comes out clean. I would like a beautiful loaf of bread if I can get it. So just getting a little pastry brush, or you could use your hands and just get in there and just really get it up on the sides. All right. So we see we have it kind of greased up with oil. Then we're going to take the parchment paper that we just cut. Doesn't have to be perfect, but just kind of place it in there. And I'm using my fingers to kind of put it down. You can move it, but that way it stays flat and it doesn't roll up on you. Ah, Tracy, you love bread with herbs and spices. Okay, I didn't know what y'all would think about this. So we have our parchment paper in there as glue. And if you wanted to, you could oil the top part too. So you have oil touching the pan and oil touching the bread. All right. So now we're going to pour the rest of it in here. Thank you all for liking the live stream. Y'all are so good to me. I appreciate you all so much. I just come in here and start cooking. I get an idea and I'm like, ooh, let's do this. All right. I'm texting lead attorney about London, and we talked earlier this yesterday, and he was asking me about the channel and how it's growing, and giving me some ideas of different things to try. And I appreciate that. Really, I do. Y'all know I'm a proud student of lead attorney. However, if I'm being very honest, and a lot of people will tell you, YouTubers that are really concerned about the numbers, sometimes it can get to you. If those of y'all that are in the mastermind, I'm not going to name any names. So, sometimes people are like, I made this video and I'm not really getting a lot of views, help me figure out what's wrong. I don't know how this is going to come across, but I just come in here and turn on the camera with what I was going to be doing anyway. So I don't even know how many views I get. I know how many followers I have. I look at that, to see if it's growing, but I don't want anything to make me lose my focus. I started this channel to chronicle my wellness, health and wellness weight loss journey. And y'all, we got to get back on it when I come back from, this is a heavy travel month for me. So we're going to be doing some 0-calorie snacks because I know I'm going to be eating. But, sometimes people will even talk about like mental wellness and whatever. And I just don't ever want it to get to that point. So all that story time and saying thank you all for coming in. You can always like the channel for free, like the videos for free, whether you're watching live or watching the replay. It helps the channel to grow, but I don't, I'm never going to stop the show until you give me the likes or anything like that. That's just not who I am, but I understand for a lot of people, it's really important to them. All right, so we have the rest of it in here. Oh, it locked up, y'all. Okay, something is going on. Let me just rinse out the bowls. You think my yummy looking thumbnails help? Google images. Literally, what I do not have professional thumbnails unless y'all know if I'm doing a collab, like something like this one, Cooking with Aisha. Y'all know 10 Plus Sounds. He makes these incredible thumbnails for me. But if I'm cooking like focaccia bread or something like that, I will Google, and I learned this from Lead. Google what you're making for me, and then I do images, and then I do HD, so high definition images, because we all eat with our eyes first, and that's what makes it pop off the page. I don't put any words or faces or anything. All right, so we have a little loaf, and we have our flatbread ready to go. So we got 15 minutes left. I'm going to clean this up, and then we can chat while I cut up vegetables for our collab tomorrow. But thank you. Thank you for the compliment, Jess. I appreciate that. Work from home wife of Atlanta. Yes, good to see you back here. She says, love your channel. Keep it up. Thank you so much, my dear. And she also has a YouTube channel. She does some cooking. She does some family stuff. You all know we're big supporters of the family here. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Veggie says we appreciate, y'all. That just makes my day. I really appreciate that you appreciate me, because y'all, what I tell y'all, we have been going at this over a year. Y'all know what you can expect here, and you know what not to. And it's doing its thing again. I might have to take that down. Thank you. Lisa says, yummy. Hello, Ravon. Thank you for being here. All right, y'all, I'm going to rinse this out and then clean the counter. because we have a cooking collab tomorrow and I gotta get some veggies chopped. But I'm very excited for anyone who just came in. We are making, and this is delicious African and Italian fusion bread. So this is gonna be like a garlicky rosemary bread, but it's gluten-free, made with cassava flour. And cassava, in case anyone doesn't know, it is a root vegetable. So it's lower sugar, less starchy, all that good stuff. Oh my gosh, Jess, that is so true. She says, yummy bread to go with the soup. I never thought about that. Don't tell Aisha. Y'all, we're going to make the flatbread. Why am I whispering? Miss Strong says, yes, yes, yes. Because some of y'all have asked me for vegetarian recipes, and I'm not a vegetable-tarian, but I'm like, we got like one little snap left before it gets too hot for soup. The flatbread, what if I oil it up and cut it up into squares and we make little croutons? For anyone who doesn't know, we're doing butternut squash soup tomorrow. Don't tell Aisha. That'll be our little surprise. Y'all remember that first collab where she got me? I'm so excited now. Okay. So if anybody wants to cook along tomorrow, we are making butternut squash soup. If you like, one second, y'all, let me just rinse this out. It's probably loud. We're gonna make cassava croutons. Y'all remember Rodney was keeping score? Okay, so let's check on our bread, y'all. Mom said cook with all of your senses. All right. It's raising up, but remember, like I told y'all, the air fryer has a fan, so they're looking kind of like this. Is it like that? Or is it? Y'all know I don't know. If they look janky, we'll use them for the croutons. Lisa says I'm whispering because I'm extra. I know. Y'all know Maggie's extra. Y'all know. Y'all already know. Like I said, it's been a year now. We go together. Y'all know what to expect over here. Okay, Chelsea says you've always wanted to try butternut squash. So butternut squash, I'm going to show y'all what I have. It's new to me too, but it is so, so good. So and if y'all want to look ahead tomorrow, the recipe is in the link for tomorrow. If you all show, I think I have it pinned everywhere. You can see my upcoming events. But butternut squash, let me just clean my hands. For me, it's a great substitute for a sweet potato, okay? All right, so again, it looks very similar to a sweet potato, but it's from the obviously squash potato family. So I'll open this up. You can buy it whole, but it's a hassle, in my opinion, to cut because it's kind of shaped like that. And it can be, you just need to know what you're doing because, you know, it's got a really thick skin, kind of like a pumpkin. So you just got to be careful cutting into it. So by itself, it looks like little cubes of like carrot sweet potato, and it's kind of like, it's sweet. It has the consistency of a carrot, but it's a little bit more savory. Not as creamy as a sweet potato, but you can buy them already cut up like this. And I actually ordered some from Miss Aisha and had them delivered to her. So we are going to cook it in a pot, excuse me, and then we're going to blend it. All right. So in addition to the squash, we need onion, we need celery, and we need carrot. So I'm gonna chop that now so I'm ready for Miss Aisha tomorrow. Jess is excited, I know. I got this just for the recipe. I'm not a celery fan. And I got this for the recipe, carrots. Usually I would substitute apple for this. And I think it's just 1 cup of everything, but I'm not doing the whole portion. The recipe has you making like a whole pot of soup, and it's just me. So I'm going to do just 1 stalk of celery and like 1 cup, 1 cup, 1 cup. Y'all, our bread is smelling good. I want to check it. Let me get my onion. So in case anybody wants to cook tomorrow, you need onion, carrot, and celery, and then you need butternut squash, and then they mix it with coconut cream, or if you don't like coconut, you can do heavy whipping cream, and then you can put like cilantro or pumpkin seeds or croutons or crumbled bacon. All right, it's looking good. So we just need like 1 cup of everything. Let me move y'all over. I'm struggling today. There we go. There we go. Chelsea says you juiced celery for the first time last week and it was pretty good. I heard a lot of people like it. Maybe I'm just like, I didn't like it as a kid. It kind of has a little bit of that grassy bite to it that I don't like. I could freeze the celery. I never thought of that. All right, so let's take 1 of these and rinse it well. We want to make sure we wash our produce. It's coming up out of the ground, so we want to make sure we clean that. Like an acquired taste. Lisa said that's what you're gonna do. Okay. All right. So let's just cut this stalk. We got 5 minutes, 6 minutes, 6 minutes. 6 minutes, Dougie Fresh, you're on. Y'all know I was doing 4 minutes last time. I don't know. So it doesn't have to be perfect. I'm just going to go down the middle here, but you just want to get it small enough. Ouch. What we're going to do is just do kind of like a small dice. I'm just cutting it in half and then kind of stacking them on top of each other. So the recipe, I've watched the video. I've never made it before. Actually, I have made butternut squash soup, but it was a slow cooker version. And so it took a long time. So this version is on the stove. You put your onion, celery, and carrot in there. Let me get my little scraper. And then we cook it with some oil and then add the butternut squash and vegetable broth. Let's take a look, y'all. I'm smelling this bread and I don't want it to burn. Y'all will talk about me. It's looking good. It's looking really good. Let me put a toothpick in. Y'all, we might be done. Hold up. We might be able to get to that flatbread. 1 second. That was 25 minutes at 350 because we didn't do the whole batch. All right, toothpick test. To get a toothpick, go right in the center. If it comes out clean, it's done. See a little bit of wet on there. Hello, Roxy Love. I see a little bit of wet on there. Let's go in here. It's nice and crusty on the top. I like that. I see, it's hard to see. A little bit of wet. Let's go in. Let's do the last 5 minutes. I want to brush it with a little bit of olive oil though. Just a little drizzle. Let's get it. Oh, the air fryer cook. Oh, freeze the soup. Yeah. Exactly. Love the air fryer. It does cook fast. All right. It really does. I'm just brushing that olive oil on there. We'll put it down and do 5 more minutes. And then we'll put the flatbread in there. I love baking in the air fryer. All right, so you all can see. And notice how they just lift right on up. All right, 5 more minutes. I'll put it towards the bottom. All right. So again, the air fryer has a fan in it, so it blows the hot air. And that's why it cooks faster, crispier, all of that. All right, let's do 1 more celery stalk. Chelsea's laughing. Oh, my Dougie Fresh 6 minutes, 4 minutes. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I told you, this is not the place to come for cool, okay? You know Maggie is not cool. Let's do 1 more celery stalk. But the recipe calls for like 3 pounds of butternut squash. I could freeze it, but I'm going to be traveling. I don't know. I don't mind leftovers, but I also like fresh. I like cooking for y'all fresh. Maybe I cook too much. I've been told I cook too much, but y'all keep coming back. All right, so let's do 1 more. Kia, they look good? Yes, if you're going to use apple instead of the carrot, yes, everything else is the same. Absolutely. Everything else is the same. All right. So grassy. It's just like, I don't know. It's interesting. Miss Strong says, Maggie, you are cool. Thank you. My kids beg to differ. I think I'm pretty cool too, but nobody asked me that. Oh, thank you, sweetheart. I appreciate that. You know, hey, I'm just me. This is what you got. All right, this is Maggie. I try to keep it together, represent you all well, but I have a good time. This is my happy place. And we try new stuff here. And if it's good, y'all will know. And if I don't like it, y'all will know. I do have some peanut butter. I guess I could do. Y'all remember celery and peanut butter, raisins, and all those healthy snacks they forced us to eat? All right, a little scraper. Oh gosh, y'all. It's just me and my phone. And we're back. All right. Struggle streaming tonight, y'all. Sorry about that. Little scraper. Ugh. The smell. Either you like it or you don't. It just smells like fresh cut grass to me. All right. This is good enough for me. So we've got our celery for tomorrow. Let's go ahead and get into the carrots. I'm just going to do equal portions of each. I looked ahead to the recipe, so that is the homework. Anybody that's doing the cooking class tomorrow for the free cook-along, that is your homework, because y'all know how Miss Aisha moves. She is ready, honey. And I'm like, woo, let me get it together. All right, 2 more minutes. Chelsea says your oldest is 14. Yeah, y'all know we're lame. These kids. Miss Strong, your daughter is 12. Oh, yeah. I'll never forget. Marcus, my oldest. I came to pick him up in the pickup line. I probably should have gotten regular carrots, but this is what I got. And he just got in the car looking even moodier than usual. And I was like, what is it now? And he said, my friends say you're pretty. And I was like, oh, really? That's so nice. And he was like, look at you. You like the attention. You wear lipstick. You wear yellow. Aww. These kids won't let me be great. These kids, I'm telling you, all kids think that. Oh, yeah, exactly. I was like, really? Hello, Tasha. You're super late. Aw, glad to see you. Y'all can come late. Y'all can leave early. Y'all can multitask. Y'all can watch without listening. Some of y'all listen without watching. Whatever works for you. I'm just glad you're here. I do stream for you every day. All right, y'all. We got 1 minute left. I do stream for you every day. So we're making this cassava bread tonight. Tomorrow is our cook along with Miss Aisha. So we're just prepping for that so we can be ready. And Thursday is a travel day for me. I'm working and then I got a 7 p.m. flight and I don't get into Boston until 11. So y'all will probably miss me on Thursday, but follow my Instagram or my community tab. All right, let's see how we're looking. Then I think we can do the flatbread. So we did 30 minutes. I think they look really good too. I'm gonna put them on a reel. On a reel. Someone just sent me an Instagram reel. I'm gonna put them on a wire rack and pop them out. And then we'll put the flatbread in and see if we can get the flatbread. Ooh, they smell really herby in a good way. All right. So I'm just going to put our flatbread pan right on here. It's like 1 scoop, 1 really thin layer. And I'll just put this in, finish the vegetables, and let's taste the bread. I love hot buttered bread. Just trying to get it level. There we go. All right. All right, y'all. I'm excited. I want to try. Oh, his friends. And we're back, y'all. Okay. What does Miss Strong say? It's your own kid. I know, right? These kids, they won't let us be great, y'all. They will not let us be great. Jess says all his friends know I'm cool. They want to come up to the car. Hi. And I'm just like, hi. He's like, Mom, excuse me. All right, so we have our carrots ready for tomorrow. Shelby says, my mom used to be fashionably late to all my events growing up, and the room would be in awe because she always looked so nice. You were so annoyed. Jess says, I stream when you're at work. That's right, you're West Coast. I usually stream right after work, but I'm glad you're here. Yeah, I had to take Mom to a couple appointments today, so I was running behind. Tracy says, it's good you wear different colors. It shows you're in a good mood with high energy. You love it. I'm so glad. All right, so we'll do our onion last, but we got to get in this bread, y'all. Hot butter bread, anybody? All right, so let's see. How can we present this? Y'all know we gotta take pictures. All right. We'll come back to the cutting board in a moment. So if you're doing the cook along tomorrow, just chop up your celery, onion, and carrot, or celery, onion, and apple. Yes, I like wearing bright colors for y'all. Tell me you're African without telling me you're African, right? All right. So we got these nice and greased up, and literally they're just popping out. Y'all can see how nice and I'm excited. They actually look like bread. I wish I had like a whole, I should have done all these muffins, y'all. They would be stacked up on top of each other. All right. I need something like to just put this olive oil, a little food styling, never mind me. And where's the package? All right. Oh, I'm going to take a picture, then I'm going to cut into one and then cut it in half. Bright colors look great on dark skin. Absolutely. Absolutely. Y'all like me in primary colors. I actually and we're back. I don't know what happened, y'all. All right. Move my celery and stuff out of the way. Oh. What was I saying? I don't even know. Oh, I'm going to cut one in half and get in there. And let's do a quick little video. All right, so tonight we made the artisan Rosemary Cassava mini rolls. We've got some olive oil in there, and we have our rosemary bread. So we're gonna get the knife, cut them in half, and enjoy. All right, I don't know if I should knife or cut. Greedy. Let's go in there together. Oh, it's kind of crispy on the outside. Really crispy on the outside. Hot. Come to me, mama. I want butter. I don't know if y'all can see that heat. Oh. All right. Oh my gosh. Woo! Look at that rosemary just sticking up. Oh, sorry, y'all. I love it. There's a piece of rosemary right there sticking up. Looks so yummy. All right. Let me do one more. Then I'm getting some butter. The muffins look good. All right, so we're going into the rosemary cassava bread. We've got the EF Foods bread with olive oil, and we made the little muffins. Enjoy. All right, y'all, let me take a couple pictures. I'm excited. Okay, turn off the flash. The bag says, let's eat. Don't mind if I do. All right, let's taste a plain one. Proper etiquette when you're eating bread. We'll do our etiquette class tomorrow night. My second channel, Teachable Moments with Maggie. You break bread by hand, and then you just break off a little piece. Oh my gosh. That you can put in your mouth. Mmm. A pinch of salt. I'm going to put some on the loaf. I think it'll be fine with some salted butter. This is my Hawaiian Honolulu black salt. It is very flavorful, but bread needs a pinch of salt to me. So I'm just gonna put a sprinkle of black salt on here for contrast. I'll bake this later. So I'm going in with some butter. I love fresh baked bread. Yes, yes, yes. But it's a winner winner. No chicken dinner. All right. So we're gonna go on here. All right, also proper etiquette. I don't slather the whole thing like that. Here's your etiquette tip for the day, for anyone who cares. I have been on my own etiquette and elegance journey. When you are served bread, you never eat out of the communal bowl. So you would take the bread or the roll that you want, put it on your own personal plate, break it by hand. You also don't serve yourself out of the communal butter. You would take like a little piece of butter and put that on your plate, and that's what you would butter your own bread from. So you would break off only the piece that you can eat without pulling food away from your mouth. I'm doing it wrong. I should have served from here. You butter this little piece, and then you eat it in one bite. Mmm. The salted butter. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Y'all, I'm so greedy. It's melting. I want it to melt. Get in there. I should have taken my butter out so it was a little bit softer. Onions? What onions? You do? Thank you. If you all have questions, I do meet with my etiquette teacher once a month. I'll be meeting her tomorrow. If you all ever have questions about the proper protocol for something, and you know, etiquette is never about being perfect. Clearly, I am not perfect. However, I am a small town girl with big dreams, and you know, I want to go to a lot of places and do a lot of things, and it's just important to me to know what is appropriate, whether I do it or not. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't, but it's good to know. All right, let's see what y'all are talking about. Oh, we were talking about clothing colors. Aw, thank you. Yes, you all have told me you like me in bright colors, so I like to put on what you all like to see. Oh, that's what I was saying. I like pastels. Like, I like looking at pastels, but I agree with Miss Strong. On me, primary colors are just so vibrant. And I think I can, you know, I can make it work. But thank you. All right, y'all. We're going to go check on that flatbread in a second. But yes, the bread is a hit. It's very, very good. You just need some salted butter, or I would put some salt in the batter. It's a little bit like denser, heavier, because it's made with cassava flour, but excellent. Excellent. Just as you dance when the food is good. Mm-hmm. And it's kind of crispy, y'all. Like that oil in there. Mm. Oh my God. So we'll bag these up for the soup tomorrow. Mm. Mm. So good, y'all. Oh, you like the jewel tones? Yes. Sapphire, emerald. Mm-hmm. Pour etiquette. Got a piece of rosemary. Mm. So we're gonna chop up that onion proper. So good. Oh yes. Y'all, in there, the edges are brown and getting kind of crispy. But yes, it's giving me the texture of a cornbread, kind of that grainy. It's not sweet though. So I would either maybe put some honey on there or some salt on there. Maybe I'll do honey. Don't mind if I do. We need to pack these up now. All right. So we've got this one nice and buttered. Move this away. So again, this came from Amazon. Link is in the description. This is the Rosemary, and they have lots of different flavors. They have like donut. They have all kind of sweet ones. I tried to get the lower sugar ones, but you all can try. 2 grams of sugar, 1 slice. Yeah, very, very good. All right. Sorry, y'all. I'm having too much fun here. You're going to order it on Amazon? Yes, link is in the description. You wish we had smell-o-vision? I know. So this is the keto honey, also on my teacher supply list. So a sugar-free honey substitute. I know, y'all. I know, just greedy. But I got to taste everything so you all know. Bad. Oh, I got a sweet tooth. Honey butter bread. Oh, crispy edges. Sorry, y'all. I was having a moment. All right, last bite. Is it too late? No, I'll mail you a piece of bread. Inbox me your address. It's coming your way. Absolutely. I'll wrap it up and send it to you. All right. Y'all, this is good. What do y'all prefer on bread? Sweet bread or salty or savory? Oh my gosh, I'm so greedy. Oh my goodness. Stop me now. Oh God. I like sweet bread. I like all bread. That's the problem. All right, last bite. I'm so wrong for this. All right. Clean it up. Sorry, y'all. All right, so we're gonna cut up the onion. I'll show you all my little hack for not crying. And then we'll take out the flatbread and just look at it. And we are done. I'll do the loaf, but I did like this rosemary bread. Just salt it, either salt or sugar. It's got a really good savory flavor, but I felt like it needed a little bit of something, either sweet or salt. But so far, the little muffin tins are excellent. And I just got these at the dollar store. I think Dollar General. It might have been like an 8-pack for $1. These little disposable tins. I put a little olive oil in there. Good to go. All right. So again, tomorrow is our cooking class. We're making butternut squash soup. It is a very popular, like sweet and savory kind of soup. It gives you kind of the sweet potato vibes. If you like the consistency, of like a potato soup without all of that starch. All right, so we have an onion here. And what I've learned, enjoy the bread. You like savory? Mm-hmm. All right, so when you cut into an onion, apparently, whatever little fumes are in there, look for the closest water source to pull from. So that's why it pulls the tears out and makes you cry. So if you have a little bowl of water next to where you're cooking, next to where you're cutting, the fumes go into that water source and save your eyes. It tastes a little bit like sweet potato, but more on the carrot side. So a little bit sweet, a little bit like watery, but not in a bad way. So it's like a diet sweet potato, a lighter sweet potato, if that makes sense. All right, so let's get some water. Oh, y'all, this looks so good. All right, so I just have a little bowl like this. Gonna put just some tap water in it. And literally just set it next to where I'm cutting. All right, so and I'm no expert. I'm cutting off the stem. Feel free to do your onions any way you would like to, and I just kind of peel that outside layer off. Trying to get in here. You know, some onions are more pungent than others. Red onion doesn't bother me, but white and yellow will. All right. Let me take off the other side. And I just keep it next to the water source. All right. Now, let me get this off. Woo! All right. And just put the flat side down. Cut in half. So this way, we save our tears for real reasons. You love carrots, but not sweet potatoes? Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, it's just somebody, I can't remember. It might have been Veggie. I can't remember. Somebody asked me for more vegetarian recipes a long time ago. And I came across this recipe and I was like, ooh, I can do this. Because the other, what is it called? Butternut squash recipe that I made was like a slow cooker. So it was all day. And I like to find recipes that I can do. I don't know what's happening, y'all. It must be my internet. So 1/2 onion done. We'll do the other half. On. All right, 1/2 onion done. Doing the other half. Then we're gonna get our bread out. Then we're gonna wrap it up, y'all. So let me go ahead and give you the commercial so we can come to a close. But just wanted to give you all the onion hack. Thank you all so much for being here. We were able to give this bread a try. Plus, get prepped for tomorrow with Miss Aisha. It will be 6 p.m. Eastern. We are making butternut squash soup, vegetarian and vegan. If you want to use coconut milk, and try to get the coconut milk in the can, the one with the full fat, like the layer of cream on top. If not, if you don't like coconut, you can use heavy whipping cream. That's fine. Excuse me, but that's going to give it the creaminess that you want in your soup. So think of like a potato soup, that kind of silky, smooth texture. But again, you all have been so wonderful to stick with me through the struggle streaming, and helping me to monetize my passion for food. Thank you, Just Talk About It, for being our stream sponsor at $17. I appreciate everything, believe me. All right, so no tears, and we got our onion cut. So I do have a course. I've gotten really good feedback that it's excellent for beginners. I was monetized in 4 months, which means I actually earn extra income from my YouTube channel, and it helps. And I didn't even know you could get monetized. I don't know what I thought people were doing, just doing it for giggles, right? However, all right, we're done. maneuvering it too much. So we're good here. We have our onion ready for tomorrow. We have our carrot ready for tomorrow. And we have our celery ready for tomorrow. The butternut squash I already bought pre-chopped. Okay. So I actually learned this from that dude named Dave, part of the YouTube mastermind from Lead Attorney. Only like 8 to 12% of YouTube channels are monetized. Hello, Rada Max. Thank you so much for being here. So that means the overwhelming majority of YouTube channels don't make income. And YouTube made like how many $1 billion last year? So there's a place for everybody. There's a community for everybody. I really believe that. So if you want to know how I got monetized so quickly, and for me, I got monetized in 4 months. And according to Lead Attorney, most new YouTube channels take a year. I sat down and I put my whole approach to what I did to get the watch hours, to get the followers, screenshots from Google, the email, so you know what to expect. And you can decide if it's something you want to do. You can preview it for free. It's $50. Link is in the description. Or you can join the Maggie membership starting at $5 a month. Go to my page on YouTube and click the join button. You can get the course there as well. It's 2 hours, and I broke it up into 15 different sections. You have lifetime access. You can watch it and rewatch it. What does Miss Strong say? The course is perfect for beginners. She followed my advice, and she's got 1,000 subscribers in a month. Y'all, I love that. All right, let's go see how our bread is looking. Woo! I would say it's done. Let's take this out. But yeah, you all can check it out. Let me put it on. Woo. Notice our parchment paper. Oh, here it is. So we got nice, oh, it's hot. Just talk about it. Coming through at the end. Donation towards the bread fund. She says, I wish I could taste it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. $8 plus 7 is 25. Thank you. I wish you could taste it too. I'll mail you a muffin. Oh, let's put the loaf in here, and I'll just stand by for pictures of that. Now we know everything works. Jess, this is so generous of you. So, so generous of you. $25. So yeah, so we did the flatbread. So you all see, very, very thin. Just let it cool. It's nice and hot. Maybe we can break this off for little crispy bits tomorrow. So I'll leave it intact. We have the muffins. I ate one. That was it. That is all I need. So hot butter bread is coming up. Oh yeah, it smells so good. If you like that herby bread, you'll love it. The flatbread, yes. What do y'all say tomorrow? We just leave it like this, and tomorrow we pull this out from underneath our bag of tricks, and we crumble this over our soup. Yes, yes, yes. So tomorrow. All right, so we're just gonna let it cool. But you saw the parchment trick. Flatbread is good. Air fryer tomorrow. Air fryer tonight, and it came up clean. And so I'll do the loaf. I got my prep done. All right. So tomorrow, 2 streams. 6 p.m. will be the class with Miss Aisha. It's free. It's already posted, so you all can see the whole list of ingredients there. It's not too late. All you need to do is get your veggies chopped. We'll do everything else tomorrow. That's 6 p.m. We're going to have a soup. And then at 8:15 p.m., we're going to do another etiquette class on my Teachable Moments channel. If you're interested in that, we are going to talk about how to properly sit down and get up and out of a chair like a lady. If you're interested in that, you can check us out. That'll be tomorrow, 8:15 p.m. Yes, thank you, thank you, thank you, Jess, for sponsoring the stream. So completely generous of you. I appreciate you all so much. You really make this the highlight of my day, but I will let you have your evening. Our bread is a hit. I'll let you take that all in. And I will see you all tomorrow for soup. And if anybody wants some bread, inbox me. I'll send it to you. All right. Can I link the etiquette channel? Yeah, let's see if we can put it in here. And I meant to give you all this Walmart dress, did we? All right. We're dismissed, but I want to make sure I do what I say I'm going to do. So let me put it in the chat. And if y'all have any other questions, you can type them now. I'm having the hardest time, y'all. My channel is called Teachable Moments with Maggie. Here it comes, y'all. Chelsea, I might just have to message you. Oh, finally. Okay, here we come. I have a separate YouTube channel, internet line for my YouTube, and it's just blinking over there. I don't know what's going on. All right, got the link for you. And Chelsea, you're watching on YouTube. Look at Julian with the $10. Thank you so much. My first time seeing you here. Welcome, and you come in heavy-handed. All right. I haven't posted it yet, but there's my etiquette channel if you all are interested. And I have a $1 Patreon if you want to see some behind-the-scenes stuff as well on my teachable moments. And let me give you all the dress. Thank you so much, Julian Brown. I really appreciate you being here, and you come in with the $10. I don't take it for granted. I appreciate everything, and I appreciate it. Y'all, it's like a struggle. All right. Here I come, y'all. You know how you log in on a different device and then it says, let's send you a code and make sure it's you. But if I don't do it, I will forget. And I said I would do it. But class is dismissed. You all can hop on. Hop off. Aw, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, let me get you all the dress. So my Maggie the Substitute Teacher, this cooking channel is, I stream for you every day. So please subscribe and turn on your notifications. And then I think the dress looks better on me, but y'all will see. And then and I'm wearing an extra large, just so you all know. Teachable Moments with Maggie is, did I just put it on there? I thought I put it on there. Teachable Moments with Maggie is twice a month. There it is. Woo! Every other Wednesday, 8:15 p.m. And then the Wives Club is once per week on Fridays. All right, y'all, I've given you everything. Giving you everything. I don't know if that's a song. All right. We're going to just let this do what it does. We have seen enough. Bread is done. Hananiah says, I'm going to buy the course. You're in culinary school? And you work hard. You lost your, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Hananiah, I'm so sorry. That is tragic. I'm so sorry. Prayers are going up. Oh man, I've never been to culinary school. Wow. Oh God. I'm so proud of you, and I'm so sorry. Yes. Oh, thank you, Julian. Thank you. All right, Jess. I'm glad you all enjoyed it. The bread was good. I will see you all tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern for our cooking collab with Miss Aisha, or 8:15 for our etiquette. All are welcome. All are welcome. All right, everyone. The bread looked good. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, I'm so sorry, Hananiah. God bless you. I'm so sorry, sweetheart. All right, Instagram classes dismissed. Facebook and YouTube classes dismissed. I will see you all tomorrow. All right, bye. Love, love, love. Mwah.